Hello, my name is Sydney Red.
And I'm Nick Sowers.
Welcome to this episode of TLTV.
Today, we're going to be taking a look at how to wear a mask correctly, getting a sneak peek at some fall sports, and checking out some of the clubs that are available this year.
So Nick, what do you think about people not wearing their masks correctly?
Well, you see, scientists have given us many reasons they think we should start wearing masks. Take this into consideration. This is provided by a source, it's me if you're wondering, that will show us in simplistic form why our school has the mask policy. Observe Exhibit A. Exhibit A comes in contact with Exhibit B without a mask on. And then, all of a sudden, he coughs. Blah. And you might say, but Nick, aren't you exaggerating the cough a little bit in your illustration? But reality is, 3,000 droplets can come out of every cough. And if you look at how many times you cough within a day, within a week, calculate that, that's a lot of droplets. You know what happens to Exhibit B after contact? He dies. No, okay. He probably won't die, but he might get sick. So, that's why we have the mask policy in place, to make sure this doesn't happen. Now let's talk about how you're supposed to wear a mask. It may seem like just plain common knowledge that you're supposed to wear your mask over your nose and over your mouth, but would you believe how many people don't do that? All of the following are real things that I've seen, whether walking through a store or the school. Either way, it's a problem. This one isn't too bad considering that it's covering the mouth, but ideally the mask should cover the mouth and the nose. This one fails to cover the mouth or the nose, and not only is this incorrect, but it also looks extremely uncomfortable. I wouldn't want a mask like this resting on my throat. This mask almost makes me understand the last two. This one isn't even touching your face. How did you ever get candy on Halloween if you wear your mask like this? Absolute rubbish. Yes, I have seen this one too. This really makes me question our society. In what universe does this make any sort of sense? And then there's this one. And basically, guys, just use common sense. I mean, don't take off your mask to go talk to somebody, because that's literally just defeating the purpose of the mask. Just do what I do, and you'll be fine. Just do what I do, and you'll be fine. Seriously, though, don't be that person, because that's nasty. Well, that's all I have. Be sure to wear your mask correctly. Dude, how do people do that?
Thanks Nick, that was very informative.
Now, let's cut to Jara and Lauren for some fall sports.
Hi, I'm Lauren. And I'm Jara with Holt Sports.
On September 11th, the Indians varsity football took their third win against Fort Zumwalt South Bulldogs.
They were losing at halftime, and the boys came back in the third quarter for the victory.
Let's see how some of the players felt about the game.
What was your biggest highlight this year?
I would say our biggest highlight is just getting the win over Jeff City and having a good start off the season.
You were down 21-14. How did you come back to defeat South?
Well, we were just really in our heads, so we just had to get out of our heads and start playing our own game.
I would say it was Fort Zumwalt South because we were down coming out of halftime, so we had to take a big lead and come back.
What do you think is the biggest factor in your 3-0 start?
Probably working as a team. We're doing really well, so.
How do you think the rest of your season's going to go?
It's going to go over well. We plan to, just continue working as hard as we do the rest of the season.
After they came out at halftime, they were determined to come back even though it was pouring rain.
With a 30-minute rain delay, the team had to retreat into the school, but they wouldn't let the wake get to their heads.
Zach Matthews, JV player, kept up the energy by pumping up the players while they gained their momentum to take the lead.
Keep up the great work, boys.
Good luck on your next game.
I'm glad they were able to have a season this year.
Well, we also have some clubs meeting this year.
Our club just had their first meeting yesterday, but they have another one tomorrow for DB students in person.
And speech and debate team is getting started as well. If you're interested in that, go see Mrs. Voss in room A335.
You also have the opportunity to join DECA. If you're interested, be sure to scan the code.
GSA is meeting virtually every Wednesday at 12:30. If you wish to attend, contact Ms. Sydney Swanson for more information.
There's also a club for students who like to write.
It's called Audacious Authors. We meet Wednesdays at 1:30.
Continue to check your daily announcements for information on upcoming club meetings.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of TLTV.